Welcome to episode 13 of Exploring Survival Minecraft. Till now, in this series, we have been collecting resources and we have been making various builds. But now is the time to prepare for the dragon fight, which seems to be the final boss of Minecraft. So, we have many tasks to do before we can move ahead and prepare for the dragon fight. In the last episode, as you saw, we were trying to get a cleric villager since we will need a lot of ender pearls in order to reach the stronghold. And there were also some issues, and we didn't have sufficient villagers. But if you see now, I have off camera done some breeding, and looks like we have decent amount of villagers now that we can use to transfer to the top floor where the cleric is currently, and we can now try to get a cleric villager which has the ender pearls as their traits. Okay, now the next step is to just create a pathway till here, and let's go one villager at a time. So let me just get stuff and the mine cart. Since he's already standing there, let me put a mine cart. Okay, great. So instantly he went up. Let me quickly break this and let's place this doing stand over here. I'm thinking of shifting all the farm related storage to back here so that I can easily reach it and trade it with these guys. So maybe that will do in the either this episode or any other coming episode. First priority for me is to just beat the dragon, so that is the first priority for me, and get this guy inside this cubicle, so that is a real pain. Okay, at last we got him inside. Now let me put this temporarily. I think he's providing similar traits. Let's see if we can change the traits. But I don't think that clerics provide any other like beginner traits other than the rotten flesh and redstone. So it's okay. Now let's go ahead and trade with him. Okay, I'll need to get some rotten flesh. Okay, one thing that I forgot was we need to have some potions before we go ahead with the dragon fight, and one of them is, I think, requiring phantom membrane as one of the raw materials. So we may need to be awakened for few nights and avoid sleeping if we want phantoms to spawn, and also we may need to make sure that they drop phantom membranes. So we will now be awake and will not sleep through the night currently. Now let's start by trading with this villager first, and let's try to get what we want. He's offering the similar trades as this early guy, so I'm not sure that we will get ender pearls. So we are at the last level. and hopefully he should refresh his trade soon, and we will get an option to finally upgrade him to the master level and hopefully get ender pearls. Okay, so he seems to have refreshed his trades. Let's quickly trade some more with him and let's wait for him to upgrade. And now let's see. No, it's the exact same trades that this guy is offering. Okay, so we may have to get one more cleric villager. Oh, we got it. Yes. So at last we have a guy that provides us ender pearls in exchange for emeralds. So for now, let me get how many he provides. So 12. So we'll wait for his trades to get refreshed. At least we have a guy that now sells ender pearls, because the other processes are like killing endermen and the other one is bartering with piglings. So those are like very difficult and very time consuming processes. So this will be much easier for us if we want ender pearls. Now since it is night time, let's wait for these guys also to spawn. I am not sure if they will spawn first night right away, because what I have heard is they need at least 2-3 nights to spawn. So you need to be awake for 2 to 3 nights continuously in order to spawn. Let's look on all the resources that are required for the dragon fight. First, I'm just checking my armor to see, and it seems I like, even though I don't have good enchantments, but I think this should be enough for the dragon fight. And especially when I have feather falling 3, that will come much handy when I am fighting the dragon. The next thing is ender pearls and blaze rods, so we have already got those things with us. We also have decent bows with us, like if you see this one, we have power 4, punch 2 and flame, so this is a good one. We don't have an infinity bow, but we have a good amount of supply of arrows from the mob farm. So I think this bow, and for the sword, I think sharpness 4, fire aspect 2, this should be fine. The existing sword is also good. Let's take this one only. I think that should be fine. I'm not sure if I should take beds because I haven't tried that method of killing the dragon. But we'll take some of them with us in our inventory. Let me quickly get a chest, and let's fill that up with the contents that we want to take with us. So till now I don't see anything in the air, and looks like the sunrise is also approaching. So yeah, let's wait for phantoms to spawn. So this chest that we just crafted will be the one storing all the contents for our dragon fight. So I'll put it here. Now let's put the ender pearls. Let's get those blaze rods as well. I'll just keep 2 in handy. I think 13 should be more than sufficient for now. And we'll try to get more ender pearls from our cleric villager. Now the next is food. So I just created a new barrel here. So yeah, I think 3 stacks should be sufficient, or let's take 2 more stacks. We'll reduce if we want to take few more items with us. In weapons we will take this bow, unbreaking 3, power 4, punch 2 and flame. Yeah, this one. And we will take this sharpness 4 sword. We don't have a good axe. Let's see if some of the villagers are trading a good axe to us, and then we'll take that also as a weapon. Okay, now next we need a very good amount of slabs or some other blocks, because I'm thinking of getting elytra as well. So let's convert this into cobblestone slabs, and let me put it here, because we will need a lot of cobblestone slabs, or any slabs for that matter. So the productivity of this mob farm has reduced a lot after the 1.18 update. So we may have to make some changes in the farm design to increase the efficiency, or maybe like we can stack one more or like multiple layers of the same kind of mob farm above the existing layer, so that the drops are more and we get more mobs here. At last we have phantoms, so let me just kill them quickly. Okay, so we have our first phantom membrane. This is good. Okay, looks like I need to work on my bow skills. As you can see, we have one more phantom membrane, and it is very difficult to kill these guys, and we have a lot of them now. No more phantom membranes, so we have around 4 phantom membranes. I think that should be more than enough for our current dragon fight. So now let's head way back and let's sleep so that we can get rid of these mobs. There are a lot of. I'll put 2 phantom membranes here. Now let's go to the cleric villager and we'll brew a potion, and I will provide you the detail what is that potion and why we waited for this long to get this potion. So let's put the phantom membrane here. We will put the fuel here, which is blaze powder, not blaze rod. So let's put that over here. You can see now the fuel is totally filled up, and we'll place 3 bottles here. And I think I just made a mistake. We need to have glass bottles in order to brew something. So let me just go quickly and fill up these bottles with water. Now when we place the bottles, and the phantom membrane should start, but it is not starting. Maybe it only brews 1 bottle. No. Okay, so I forgot one more step. I need to buy nether wart from this guy. No, we cannot buy it. We have to get it from nether. Hopefully I have brought it over here from the nether fortress, but let me just double check. If not, we'll have to go to the nether fortress again and get some. I think we need to get some nether wart. Okay, this looks like a corridor and we just need to go downstairs where we'll find it. Okay, here it is. Here we have found the nether wart. And what I'll do is I'll try to take all nether wart as well as the soul soil or soul sand, whatever this is, since I want to just grow it in the overworld, since this is a very useful item and it is very useful in crafting up some important potions. So let me just take that, and now let's move back to our nether portal and let's try to brew the potion now that we were trying earlier. Now first we need to remove this, and we need to keep all 3 bottles over here. Keep the nether wart first, and it will try to brew something over here. Once this is done, then we need to place the phantom membrane in the input section. So as you can see, now it is done, and now I need to put my phantom membrane over here. Okay, so as you can see, the potion brewing is done. You can see what is the potion name. It is potion of slow falling. Now when we try to fight with the dragon, there is a possibility that dragon might hit us and we will fly into the air. So during the dragon fight, and even when I'm exploring the end cities to get some items, I will try to use this potion, and as you can see, it gives us slow falling for 1.5 minutes. And I think 6 should be more than sufficient for our end trip this time. So once this is prepared, I think we are fully kitted out to fight the dragon. And let's put the phantom membrane. So this is ready now. We are moving now towards the next step, and we have collected most of the stuff, and I have taken all of it into inventory. So eyes of ender, blaze rods, ender pearls, all our weapons and everything is ready. We need to take our bow, and also we need to take our axe. The rest of the stuff is fine. I also need one bed, so let's see, let's remove one cobblestone stack, and let's take this, because we may need to add a spawn point somewhere, or maybe like during the night we may need to sleep. So that is why I'm taking a bed. I have taken some obsidian and flint and steel, because we are going to make a nether portal just beside the end portal, so that we can visit that easily through the nether hub that we will build in the upcoming episodes. So let's start our journey to find the stronghold, which contains the end portal. So to do that, we need eyes of ender. Now when we throw an eye of ender, it points to a particular direction, and you have to travel to that direction to go to the particular stronghold or wherever the end portal is. Now when you throw this eye of ender, there is a probability that it will break or it will be returned to you. So please make sure you have decent amount of it, or you can take extra ender pearls and blaze rods. Also, you may need these eyes of ender to populate the portal rings, as I'll show in this particular episode. So make sure you have decent amount of these things when you go to find the stronghold. So let's throw the eye of ender and see which direction it points to. Where is it? Okay, there. So we need to head on to that direction, and as you saw, it has not broken. So now let's start traveling. I'll take my boat and let's start to travel in that direction. We may need to travel like few hundred, 200, 500 blocks before we throw an ender pearl, because most likely the strongholds generate very far away from spawn. So there is a explanation for it, and they have a circular ring where the strongholds exist. Maybe we'll revisit it in the tutorial series, and I'll explain it in further detail. So guys, I'm having a bit of bad luck. As you can see, I had 9 eyes of ender, and now I only have 3. Many of them have broken, and still like we are traveling to find the stronghold. We are around so far away, like around 1200 blocks, and still like you can see, oh no, I have thrown 2. Still you can see it's pointing in the same direction, so let's keep moving. Hopefully the land area that you see in front of you will get the stronghold over there, because we are out around 1500 blocks, so mostly the strongholds are spawned in that area. And let's go to a good vantage point from where we can throw our eyes of ender. Okay, so guys, to just brief you, I died at the middle of somewhere, and unfortunately I lost all my items because I couldn't find them under like I think 5 minutes or so, and they might have despawned. So I ultimately reached home, and now what we'll have to do is just try to get back all the items again, and then we'll have to try again finding the stronghold. I have taken the coordinates, so we will be starting from those coordinates, and hopefully when I am back I'll just show you guys. So till that time I'll be collecting all those items again, and we'll fortunately we had some phantom membranes, and we have grown nether warts, so we had some extra items. But for blaze rods and those things, I think I'll have to go to nether again, and let's see what I'll have to do to get all my items. So I'll do this thing off camera, and I'll be back as soon as I am fully kitted and I have reached those coordinates to the stronghold. So guys, we are again at the position where we were, and I have collected all the resources that were required. Now let's try to throw the ender pearl, sorry, the eye of ender, and it points to that direction. Hopefully we are near, because I died nearby. Okay, so I think we are at the stronghold. Let's try to dig down below this, and hopefully we'll find the stronghold here. Okay, so we have found the stronghold. You can see this mossy brick, so let's try to go inside it, and this is the stronghold. So there is a lot of loot which we will not take now, since our inventory is almost full with the items that we want for the dragon fight. Let's try to do the dragon fight first, and in this episode at least we will found the portal room, and we'll try to just light up the portal. I can hear silverfish, so maybe the stronghold is somewhere near. I can see a library room already, so this will be useful. I will try to light up this Stronghold as much as I can, because I'm planning of returning back, and this will be our like permanent place from where we can travel to the end easily. Okay, here is the spawner. So first let's break out this silverfish spawner. These are very difficult to handle. Now as you can see, this is the end portal. Now we have to put Eyes of Ender here in order to activate this portal, and then we can easily go back to the End Islands. Now before that, I think I should set my spawn over here, since we have set it somewhere in the middle of some ocean or anything. So let me quickly cap this off, and I will place some torches around here. Okay, and now let's start placing the Eyes of Ender into the portal frame. So now as you can see, this portal frame is now lit up, and before we proceed, first let me block this off for now. And let's make another portal around here so that we can easily create another hub. This will be a return gateway, and we will connect it later on with our existing nether hub that we will be building in the upcoming episodes. In the next episode, we will go to the end and start fighting the dragon and also explore the end. So guys, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed the journey that we went through in this episode. We lost a lot of items, and I spent few hours trying to get back all the materials, and in the next episode we will be fighting the dragon, so stay tuned for the upcoming episode. If you want to see some other content as well, try checking out other playlist for Forza Horizon or Age of Empires or Control or Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We have dedicated gameplays and walkthroughs for those games as well. And if you want to see some tutorials on Minecraft, see the Minecraft tutorial playlist. And in case you want to see me build my own gaming PC, I have a video for that as well. So thanks for watching guys. See you in the next one. Goodbye.